Tonight, from Orlando.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he coughed it up. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 76 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now back to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
They'll look to throw again. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry here for Ken Walker. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Walker with another carry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. He completes this to Walker. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Cade York on now for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. York able to send this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Orlando takes back over on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. On play action, they'll throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, and the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Kwity Paye getting in there and burying him behind the line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now a toss running left, Akers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Dancing to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau, his 2nd sack of the night. And on now is the punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Walker. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Back to Walker on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
2nd and 16. He'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It's complete, Burks. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a toss play for Akers. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A quick pass to Kupp. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. York now for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we'll send you crosstown to our studios here in Orlando and check in with the coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were winners last week defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That's DK Metcalf running the slant. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And a gain there of 11 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That pass taken in by Burks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On the handoff, it's Akers. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the give, this is Akers. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now here's Burks on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff up the middle. Buckner, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 23. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Orlando takes back over on offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a 1st down. Now a draw play. It's Walker, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. High throw, but the catch is made. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. They run again with Walker. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll... Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a